Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome to Urban Absurdity. I'm your host, OG Ron.
And I'm Bianca Brown.
She almost forgot we was doing the show.
Listen, I said I was not gonna use my last name anymore.
You know what? Every time I listen to the show, it's like every other show, like you'll be like, I'm Bianca, then sometimes you say Brown. It's like we're going to have to start all over. We're just going to have to delete the old shows.
Let's just do that.
Because they know now. Everybody know Bianca Brown.
Well, that's how it started. A lot of artists started off saying one thing and then turned it to another.
So you going to change your name to a symbol or something like that?
The artist formerly known as.
I'm like, hey, what's up, everybody? I'm OG Ron. And today, like, that'll be you. Say your name. You're going to hold up a sign. Like, that's why we definitely got to go to video. Hey, a lot of shit has been happening this week. I'm excited about this show.
I'm trying to catch up.
Me too. It just keeps on happening. It's like one story will pop. You think you got all the elements to it. Then another angle will pop up.
Oh.
Then boom, here comes this other person. Like, first of all, the biggest. Well, depending on where you live.
Like, really?
I just know what I've been seeing. The biggest has been the Kevin Hart and the Katt Williams thing. And last week we didn't talk about it. We had, like, when he went on the show. I can't remember the radio station. Katt Williams went on the show. And what was the girl's name? Wanda Smith. And we didn't talk about it. So actually we failed as your media outlet. We didn't let y'all know, in case y'all didn't, that Katt went on there and roasted the shit out of Wanda Smith. Like, Wanda Smith is a comedian, we found out. I had no idea who she was. And she kind of just picked at Katt for some reason. And, like, Katt let her have it. Like, he punched the shit out of her. Like, he punched her in the throat with a lot of jokes. Like, he fucked her up with it. Fast forward a little bit. Katt Williams is at, like, a grocery store. See, I almost said Price Chopper, but that's local. Like, just say Whole Foods just so you can get a picture. And her boyfriend shows up with a pistol. Kind of chases Katt Williams around the grocery store. There was video footage. I didn't even watch it. I didn't want to see it because it's fucked up. Like, I kind of feel sorry for Katt sometimes.
No.
I do.
No.
I feel sorry for him because just because you're small, like, people like...
He didn't do that because he was small.
Yeah, he did. He wouldn't have did that to somebody else. The motherfucker said, I forgot. I've had my gun so long. I've had my conceal and carry. I didn't even know it was on me. I didn't know it was in my waistband. No, you would have did it with or without the gun because it's Katt. People feel like that they can fuck with him.
No.
They do.
I'm not saying.
Dude, a 9-year-old knocked Katt Williams out. People feel that they can fuck with Katt Williams.
He put himself in that position.
Yeah, but that motherfucker wasn't scared. A 9-year-old wasn't scared of him. I mean, Katt punched him first. And dude was like, you know what? Me as a grown man, if I punch a 9-year-old, he's going to run. He's not going to fucking turn around and try to fucking beat me up. This motherfucker felt like he had a shot with Katt.
I don't know these days. Shit, niggas is kids out here tripping.
Well, yeah, around here, I might get a cat busting my ass, but I'm just saying.
Kids out here tripping nowadays. About, I don't want no problems, little man.
No, but he wanted all the smoke, as they saying on Facebook. He wanted all the smoke, and he got it. All right. First development, he goes on a radio show, talks a little shit, roasts her after she gets agitated for some reason and kind of pokes at him. All right, her boyfriend chasing her around the store, even though security was there. Like, security must didn't pay him that week. Like, nigga, what the fuck are y'all doing? I'm paying y'all. Y'all letting a nigga chase me around the grocery store? I'm hiding behind the bread and shit? All right, past that. Katt Williams said some things about a lot of the people that are on Kevin Hart's team. Like Lil Rel, Tiffany Haddish. He said some things about, I can't think of his first name. The Carmichael guy had the show, comedian. Maybe one more person. I can't think of who that was. So, we are so used to Kevin Hart not responding, taking the high road. But it seems like after they had that award ceremony a few weeks ago, he went in on Trump. I was like, you know what? Kevin's changing. He gets some balls. Because first of all, Kevin has never been political, like as far as what he puts out to the world. Like he doesn't let you know he even had those opinions. So he went there. He goes on the Breakfast Club, him and Tiffany Haddish. he defends Tiffany Haddish like a motherfucker, like that's his sister. And he basically goes in on Katt like, dude, this dude is bitter. He's blaming everybody for his fuck ups. He's jealous. You know what I mean? Basically, he said that Katt is mad because he didn't make it. That's why he continues to down comedians and say, okay, you're settling for this spot. They only want you in this spot because you're this type. Hollywood won't let you succeed unless you're like this or like that. Kevin like basically put it out there like, dude, you were in a position to succeed. And I agree with that part. Katt Williams was at one time one of the hottest comedians out here.
He was.
And I think he fucked that up for himself. Like, I don't think anybody else, like, everybody knows, like, I don't know the things that he had with the studios and why they say, okay, we can't gamble with you on movies, but we as concert goers and ticket buyers, we know in every city, I don't give a fuck where you at, you know damn well Katt Williams canceled a couple of concerts in your fucking city.
Yeah.
That was his doing. Now, whether he was on drugs or why he was doing it, which I would say you have to be on drugs not to show up for a fucking $100,000 payday in a night.
Let's be honest.
If I got a $600 payday, I'm going to be there. I don't give a fuck. Like, no way I'm blowing off $200,000. So I just want to ask you, where do you think these comments and ideas are coming from with Katt? Is it coming from a place of just being bitter, kind of like looking back and saying, okay, I missed my spot and all these other people are doing what I should have did? Because he could have did Kevin before Kevin did Kevin.
Why me?
And he's funnier. I will put that out there. He's funnier.
Here, listen, people. Katt Williams is funny. Kevin Hart is funny. I would be a liar to say that I never laughed at Kevin Hart. But there are different types of funny. Katt Williams is funny. Kevin Hart is silly.
I agree with that. I like that.
Because to say somebody's not funny is to say every comic has to be the same. And that is not true. There's a diversity of different comedians that have different styles. And that's what you should have. It's kind of like listening to music. You don't want everybody to have the same type of style. It's crazy. So you have different people who have different types of style. Now, so to me, both of them are funny. They're just a different style of funny. But I think Katt Williams really feels like that. Some comedians feel like these younger comedians are, one, not as funny. They got their entry into basically it was easy for them because they didn't have to do the same types of things that the older comedians had to do to get in the business. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I mean, I kind of agree to a certain extent as far as them finding it easier to get in thanks to social media and different types of things like that. So if I was a comedian who had to like bust my CDs and shit and tapes and everything out of a trunk, yeah, I'm gonna have some type of feelings towards you because it was easy for you. Mm-hmm. Now, as far as Tiffany Haddish, from her story, I didn't think it was that easy for her to get in. Like, I thought it's not like she didn't go through some stuff either. Mm-hmm. But I do think that if you are not that person, you cannot tell them how hard it was for them to get in. I agree with that part. Unless you know for sure, like they got big thanks to social media. Other than that, you can't really talk about another person's journey about what they had to do if you're not them. And it makes him sound like he's bitter. It really does. Because Tiffany Haddish is silly. Her being with Kevin Hart makes sense because she's silly. Mm-hmm. She's not Monique. She's not, even though she do the whole like hood type things, but she's not raw. Like she's silly. That's what makes her funny. So it makes sense for them to be together. Like it just does. I don't think he should say, well, she's not funny or he's not funny because your opinion of funny may not be everybody else's. If somebody didn't think these people were funny, they wouldn't make money. Mm-hmm. If somebody didn't think these people were funny, they wouldn't sell out shows. If no one thought these people were funny, they would be dead broke and no one would be talking about them. Mm-hmm. However, people are talking about them and people like them. So we all have to understand, just because someone is not funny to you does not mean that they're not funny to other people. because they are. It's just not your type of funny. Kevin did have it. He got it. He did something different from what he said on The Breakfast Club. He helps other comedians come up. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with?
There's nothing wrong with it.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with it. Katt sees something wrong with it. And the reason I had to step in right there is because I feel like, and this is just my opinion, but I kind of feel like in retrospect, Katt just sits and thinks that I was there, I could have done that. Yes, he has his own little clique of comedians that he takes to open for him, but there was a chance to where you could have been putting on those spotlights to elevate those that are beneath you. You could have been making those movies and having your crew in the movie with you.
Yeah.
And Kevin blamed it on drugs. I mean, there's no definitive answer on that, but it just kind of sort of seems like that may be right. So I think that's where he's coming from. And yes, it will always sound like bitterness. It will always sound like it. Like, I'm one of those people just like Katt Williams. I've never been rich. You know what I mean? We don't have that in common. But the things that I say are coming from a place of truth. I will not just make up things, but it seems like people will evaluate your position while listening. It's like they won't even listen to. They'll be listening to what you're saying, but then it's kind of like the crackhead on the corner giving you life advice. The way you look at him, even though what he's saying may be real, it's like they don't like the messenger. Now, had Katt been in Kevin's space right now, everybody would say, you know what, there's some truth to that. And people have to look at it like that too. People really do. Well, not everybody. I'm not generalizing everybody in the world, but a lot of people do look, okay, he's successful. Let me listen to him. But if it seems like you're the one that missed out or missed your boat or didn't really, you know what I mean? Like if you didn't fulfill your destiny, they look at you like, okay, you sound kind of mad, nigga.
Yeah, and it's not like certain things that he said didn't hold true. But I mean, to me, they both said things that hold truth. I don't think that like I said, I really have this big problem with people thinking just because you don't do something, other people don't. Like, that's crazy to me. You don't speak for the world. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't say, oh, because I don't, the rest of the world don't. Now, there are a lot of people. We like to think that the world wouldn't be like that. Well, I mean, some people, because I looked at some comments and they were on Katt's side. Like, yeah, Kevin's not funny, and he was just telling it like it is, and he was just doing this, he was just doing that. I mean, I think they both have points. I know Kevin said that, like Lunel. I love Lunel. I think she's like one of the funniest comedians ever. And when he said, well, you know, you had people on your team that you could have, when you had your platform, you could have put them out because they've been out, but they just didn't have that shine. They didn't have what they needed. And Lunel did a show with The Breakfast Club and basically said the same thing. Like, when you, not about Katt Williams, but just about being a comedian and a female and how hard it is for you to get that attention like it is for the males. So if you did have a platform and you didn't use your platform as far as bringing other people out and getting other comedians up, you can't get mad at somebody else for doing that. You can't have talk bad about somebody else for doing that, whether you feel like they're funny or not. Because you shouldn't think nobody is funnier than you. Mm-hmm. If you in this business, you should be like, shit, I'm the funniest motherfucker out. So of course nobody's going to be funnier than you. No one should be on that level. But Leslie Jones said that... Oh,
Leslie went in.
Yeah, Leslie said that Katt Williams did. At least he put her on the show. Although they was both basically fuck niggas. At least Katt put her on the show.
Yeah, exactly. She said that basically she wants them both to keep her name out of their mouth unless they're eating their pussy. And that's pretty raw. Yeah. That's pretty fucking raw. Like, that's probably as raw as it gets.
She's tired of the shit.
Man, I would say this about Katt. I've seen him try. Like, I've seen him have, like, if you go back, and I just looked it up because I didn't remember the year. In 2009, he had Cat House Comedy. A long time ago. But it was still around the time to where it was kind of like when his fame had kind of like wavered a little bit. Like when he was at his peak, and it's hard for someone to know when they're going to peak and then go on the downside of your career. It's hard. Well, unless drugs are involved, then, you bringing it. You
kind of know.
A little bit faster.
You kind of get it.
Yeah, once you take a hit of crack, you say, damn, I should put my people on first. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't go there. And, like, we got Red Grant. I love Red Grant. Like, he's a funny-ass dude to me. And I don't think – I would have to say that, yes, I think he dropped the ball. I think at the height of his career, he should have had them, like – you should always push your team harder.
Yeah.
Because you solidified your success. It was like some people get in the mind. Nobody could say what they'll do in that position. Kevin Hart, yes, we could say right now, yes, he did it right. You know what I mean? He got up there and he was thinking about the future. He was thinking about building. He has a lot of like HBO specials with up and coming comics and things like that. Okay, he's doing it right. But Katt, it seems kind of like he was just taking his time, and you never know how long that spotlight is going to shine. You know what I mean? And one more thing about Katt, he's a little bit realer. Everybody can say that. Like Kevin Hart was doing the safe shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think it's more to it than that. I think it's, look at Mike Epps, and I think when you are, and neither is to blame. I think when you are versatile and you're kind of like, listen, I want to get out here first. And then if I need to, oh gosh. I'm trying to think. There was a couple.
Come on, give me a clue.
There was a couple artists who did it the same way. Like if you say, well, I'm going to keep it clean right now and I'm going to still be funny. Mm-hmm. And then later on when I get where I'm going, because I want to appeal to everybody. Mm-hmm. I want to appeal to, because when you do, you make more money. Let's keep it real. You make more money when you have jokes for everybody.
Yeah.
Than when you just have it for one set of people. Mm-hmm. Then other people are listening to you. You're getting money from everybody. And then when you get up there and you're in high demand, you can kind of basically do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah.
So instead of you going that route, and nobody's saying don't stay true to yourself, because you can. The reward may just not be as great, mm-hmm. but you still can. You can do that, but that's I think that's what Kevin Hart did. Kevin Hart was just like, I'm gonna be silly, mm-hmm. and I'm gonna do it like this, and because Kevin Hart's been in the game, people act like he just got here. No, he didn't. He was doing movies a long time ago. Like, I remember the first time I seen Kevin Hart, he was in Scary Movie. Like, I think it was like Scary Movie 2 or some shit like that.
I seen him way 3. Back before then. Kevin Hart was in Paper Soldiers way back.
He was.
Way back.
Yes, he was.
So okay. I can give Kevin he's put in his dues. He's paid him. And just like you said, just because you have a different type of comedy doesn't mean it's any, like, better or worse than the next person. But man, it's hard to decipher for me, and being a Katt Williams fan, it's hard to kind of tell, was it the realness or the crack?
I think it was both.
I don't know.
I think it was both. I think he felt what he was saying. I think other people also felt what he was saying, because people had different views. I think he felt what he was saying, but I think some of that too, not all of it, but some of it was, damn, I was up here. I was like one of the people who were winning too.
Yeah, he was winning big.
But I didn't make it to that level. And I mean, sometimes you gotta play it like that. Richard Pryor played silly ass shit. He did shows and he, like a TV show where he was just a silly nigga.
Yeah.
Before y'all start getting all these jokes, these raw ass jokes.
Yeah.
So how can you sit up here and say, he's silly, he ain't raw? If that's the case, then you really don't know comedy. Because if that's you would definitely know Richard Pryor did the same exact shit. Yeah,
Richard Pryor played the role of a toy for a young white boy, and then he gets on stage and has the most groundbreaking comedy like ever, like besides Red Fox. So
it happens.
There's definitely a balance that you can pull off, but Katt just didn't pull it off for whatever reason. And
he's still funny.
He's funny as fuck.
He's still fucking funny.
I've never seen a Katt Williams special I didn't like.
Yeah, you're still funny. It doesn't take away from you being funny. But when it comes to money, nobody wants to pay for some shit that you're not going to come to.
Yeah.
You lose people that way. You lose people like that. And the people who are saying, nah, it should be cool, were the people who didn't buy tickets.
Yeah, exactly. Those are the people I was talking about a couple of days ago. Like, okay, everybody's so quick to defend Katt Williams, which I have no problem with that. Like, he should be defended in certain aspects. But you were the same people saying, I'm never buying another ticket for this nigga show because he didn't show up. Like, there were thousands of people when he was supposed to come to the Sprint Center, 4 or 5 years ago, something like that, and he canceled the show.
Twice.
And I think he canceled, and as a matter of fact, he canceled like the 2 before that. People still had faith, like, oh, no, he gonna come to this one.
Yeah, twice. Like, I remember people were like excited.
Like, he canceled, like, this was the 5th show.
He said, no.
He canceled 2 more before he went back on stage, somewhere in Cincinnati, if I can remember it right, but.
He said, no, I don't really, I'm not really feeling it.
I still don't think, okay, man, for me, like, I don't think he's lost it. It's not too late, but the more you keep being in the spotlight for, like, saying negative things and this, and that, I think you kind of, like, closing your window. Mm-hmm. Like, at some point, if I was in the crew, I would be like, look, Katt, yeah, you brought me on. You my mentor. I look up to you, nigga, but you got to shut the fuck up sometimes. You got to get on your feet. Because this is the day of when if there's a camera present, everybody's going to see it. Everybody.
And that's not going to do anything because once you get to be the head, not everybody listens. Like, I know sometimes we feel like we say shit like, if I was this person's friend, I would say,
yeah,
nigga, say this shit. It's kind of like us having friends who we've told shit to and they don't listen. Or when people have said stuff to us and we've like, yeah, but I'm going to kind of do things my way and do whatever. Mm-hmm. It's not like people don't have someone around that's telling them this shit. But it's just when you feel like you got the big head, or I don't know. I'm not him, so I don't know if he's listening.
I mean a real friend, though. Not people that are eating.
Even
not people that are eating because of you.
Even real friends. Sometimes people tell you certain shit and you just don't fucking listen. For whatever reason that may be. It's not like all these people just who do fucked up shit don't have anybody around them who won't have their back or who's not telling them shit within their best interest. You do. But it's up to you to listen. Nobody can make you listen. I don't give a fuck how good of a friend you are. You can't make nobody listen. You just gotta
keep on telling them. You just gotta keep, because at some point you should realize, like, bro, you have to, like, right now, right this second, if Katt was to drop a documentary being honest about how he fucked up and the things he plans to do in the future, Katt has enough fans to where people will be like, you know what? I believe in this nigga.
But he had to start off small. And a part of me feels, I don't know, I'm not him, but I don't think he's going to want to do that. I think sometimes when you get the big head, like, but I was up here and I have to start all the way down here and come back up again. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because regardless of you coming out with that, you still got to earn people's trust back. Mm-hmm. You still have to earn the trust of saying, I'm going to show up and I'm going to show out and I'm going to do this shit, which means you have to start up here again. And a lot of people don't want to do that.
This motherfucker is not all the way down, though. Like, just like he told Wanda Smith, like, when you say what you got to say to your crowd, you're going to be what he was, like, some bar or some shit. It was like, he was, like, I don't know what city they were in. He was like, he said Phillips Arena. Like, this motherfucker is still, like, getting some money. He's still pulling some crowds. Like, I can't remember what fucking venue he named, but he can still turn this shit around. He just has to kind of shut the fuck. And I'm one of those people, it's hard to tell a motherfucker to shut the fuck up because you cannot stop me from giving my opinion.
Right.
You just can't. But I kind of feel like if I was in his position, you have to start thinking about you. Fuck what the people think around you. You have to fucking get, if you really care about comedy, and a lot of the things I hear him say, and this is just from my point of view, I think he cares about comedy. Some people look, just like when I say things about certain things, when I give my opinion on certain topics, it's like, okay, I care about this subject. And I hate when people just want to voice an opinion and they don't really care about it. This is just one of those trends where you'll think about for maybe 5 or 6 hours. You'll make your post, get your little likes and stuff like that, because a lot of people do that. And I'm one of those people who like, look, you motherfuckers don't care. Y'all don't, you know what I mean? So I can kind of see where he's coming from, but you have to stop.
But you also have
and look at yourself.
I was going to say, yeah, you got to stop and look at yourself, and then you also have to respect other people's opinion. Just because
you don't have to. You could just let it slide.
You could, or you could.
Because I'm one of those people where if I can't respect your opinion, I just won't respond.
Right.
Because some fucking opinions are just fucking stupid.
Or you could let it slide, but you got to use that same energy when it comes to you. You got to use that same energy when it comes to you. If a person doesn't agree
it's hard though.
But that's what I mean. You proved my.
It's point. Hard though when you're telling the truth. It's hard though when you're backing your shit up with facts. There's a lot of people that just run their fucking mouth just because this is the trending topic and don't know shit about it.
But his opinion is his opinion. His opinion is his perception. Opinion does not mean it's fact. Opinion means that is what you think, that is how you feel, and a lot of other motherfuckers could feel that same exact way.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that everybody feels that way. And then people want to argue about things that aren't fact too. Like just because you feel a certain way. Mm-hmm. And it sounds so simple, but it's not when you encounter conversations with people. It's not when you have conversation with people. I'm quick to say, back in the day, I would argue a person up and down over a fucking opinion. I'm wasting a lot of time arguing with you about a fucking opinion. Mm-hmm. Why would I do that when you feel whatever way you feel and I feel whatever way I feel, and none of that shit is gonna change?
Well, I know why I do it. Sometimes you actually have this fucking, and it could be naive. You can sit and you can think that, okay, I'm going to give this person the benefit of the doubt. You're not that fucking stupid. If I can write a fucking 12-page letter to you with all facts and you respond to me with some bullshit off the top of your head, like, I don't think you'll do that. And then you waste that time and they do that. So, yes, that's when you kind of have to move on, because no matter how true it is, like you said, no matter how many people agree with it, you can't change everybody's mind. That's why I'm saying, as far as if Katt cares about his legacy, which is cemented, he's like one of the greatest stand-up comedians ever do it, but right now you're kind of in a dark place. Then you got to dig yourself out of it.
Then do that. Then stop talking and do that. Stop talking and get back where you need to be. Get back where you need to be.
And that's how I look at it. Because if you get back where you need to be, then you could be like, I told you, right. Motherfucker.
Then you can say whatever, but you can't say whatever if you still out here fucking up. You can't say whatever if you still doing the same shit. You've proven nothing. Like you said, sometimes it's the message. Like you said, if it's the crackhead on the corner telling you certain shit, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, whatever, it's just a crackhead telling you. But who would know better than tell you why not to do crack than a crackhead?
Yeah,
I mean, that's a good point. If I'm listening to somebody who ain't never did it, I'm like, well, why do you think that I shouldn't do it? If the crackhead tell me, nigga, I done did some fucked up shit and all this shit, I'm going to listen to you a little bit more because you know exactly why I should do it. You're there.
Yeah, you've been there.
Yeah,
you've taken the hard road.
You've seen a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to you because you better than this old dare officer over here. I need to listen to the nigga that's sitting up here selling their ass out here in these streets, because that way you tell me exactly why not to. Like, keep your head up, keep focused, and this is why you need to do. You don't want to end up like me. You right?
Hell yeah, you right. That's why I'm over here talking to you, so I can pick up some tips. You know what I mean? So I won't go down that road.
Throw you some change.
I will say this: I would like to one day see those two on the same stage. Hopefully, Katt can get his shit together and do it, just like we just saw Drake and Meek Mills. I mean, it could have been fictional. Who knows with this Hollywood shit? But
it was.
It was?
What, you said it could have been fixed, like they disliked each other? Or
like it could have been a fictional situation.
No, I think it was a real situation. But I think after that, they just kind of like, why do we give a fuck? I mean, with anything, sometimes you just got to sit back. I'd have had issues with people who had to sit back and think like, why the fuck don't I like you? And they done came back and said the same shit. I don't even remember. Why the fuck do we care? Like,
and people hold on to that shit.
Yeah, you hold on to that shit. And I'm not one to hold on to shit. If we just don't like each other, then that's cool. We remember why, that's cool. But other than that, I'm like, I don't even fucking know what the problem was. And there's no problem now, so we cool. So I think I don't want to see them on the same stage together. I would like to see them cool. I would like to see them just like whatever. It is what it is.
I want to see another Kings of Comedy.
I don't think
I want to see another Kings of Comedy.
Then this
a real Kings of Comedy. And some people might get mad at me for this, but that first Kings of Comedy, it was only 2 kings.
It was good.
It was only 2. It was one of the greatest fucking concert videos we've ever seen.
It was good for that era.
Yes,
I think
a real Kings of Comedy needs to come out.
Then you should come out with. I think it was good for that era because they said shit that our parents was probably like, yeah, I remember that. I remember doing that shit. Mm-hmm. Then we should have had one that came out that's like, okay, Katt Williams, Mike Epps. You know what I mean?
That's like, what I was just about to say. You can't tell me. And one more comedian. I was trying while you was talking to think of one more person. And Kevin Hart would have to be there now. Like, even if you don't like his brand of comedy, like Kevin Hart, he is a true king of comedy. This nigga is a rock star comedian. Like, this motherfucker, like, he's made way too much money. He's broken down too many barriers as far as a comic. Like, this nigga's ticket sales up there with Beyonce, as he said in the fucking videos, and I researched it. On the Breakfast Club interview, he's like, he sold over 1 million tickets.
Yeah.
Like, who does that yearly? Unless you fucking Motley Crue or somebody. Like, this dude can just go out there, stand up, and people want to listen for an hour to what he has to say.
Love that group.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. But I do. He has really earned his spot on there, so that's why he would be there. Kevin Hart, Mike Epps, Katt Williams. It would be hard.
And who? Who's the fourth?
It would be hard. So I think
who's in the running?
Sometime during this show, I'll probably come up with it because I got to think. Like, I really got to think about that one. That would be a hard one. But whoever is chosen to fill that spot with those 3, it would be like the most epic shit ever for me. As a fan of comedy, I like to say a student of comedy, I would love to see that happen one day. And hopefully before the show ends, I have a number 4.
I have a number.
Don't think about it now.
I have a number 4. He just wouldn't make it. But I don't give a fuck. He's funny to me. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
She's defending it. He must not be ready.
Who, D-Ray?
Oh, hell nah. A king of comedy?
But that's what I'm saying. He wouldn't be up there to make it.
I like him.
But D-Ray, I don't give a fuck. You know what? And this is what I'm saying. There's different brand of comedy. I think there is, even when doing the Kings of Comedy, I would want you to do a genre of, you know how you just go listen to R&B show? Mm-hmm. I want to go to watch some silly comedians. I would like to watch political comedians because I love political comedians. And then I would love to just see some hood ass raw comedians. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, put a show together like that so I can go at least 3 times a year to a good comedy show. Mm-hmm. Like, put these people together and just have them do a tour. And I'm like, I'm feeling political. Let me go to this one. And then you have that variety instead of you just trying to mix a bunch of different people together. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh gosh, this is okay. I like 3 of them at least. I like 3 of them. No, do it different.
Yeah, but all right, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, just do it different. Let's go see some comedy shows.
Yeah, but for the most epic. The most epic.
No, you got the.
I can't do it.
You can do the
sound effects ain't right.
You can do
this. I think if I saw that, I would probably lose my fucking mind. Yes, the tickets would probably be $350, but I would want to go to it. I'm like, look, baby, I don't know how I'm gonna pay this light bill, but I got me and you a ticket. So they cost $788 for both plus tax.
It would have to be really good.
But we're going to check it out.
It would definitely have to be really good.
Dave Chappelle.
He don't need to be with them.
Dave? Yeah, you know what? It'll be like...
Stop it.
Y'all know it'd be like Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, and like two more others like up there with them.
Yeah, he doesn't need to technically.
I love those dudes, man. Them was some funny motherfuckers.
I was about to say, yeah, then that would be a whole different show.
Yeah.
That would be a whole different show.
Because Dave is on another level for me.
Which is my point. This just proves my point. Okay, there we go.
Dude, do you know how many times I've had to fucking argue with somebody saying that Dave Chappelle ain't one of the greatest? Like, Dave Chappelle shit goes over a lot of people's heads.
I was about to say, Dave Chappelle is good if you're a thinker. If you are a think, and don't get me wrong, if you don't like Dave Chappelle, I mean, you just don't. But Dave Chappelle is good if you're a thinker, because you can watch his stand-up or his skits and come back to it and then pick up on something that you didn't even pick up on, like last year when you watched it or when you first watched it. And then you're like, damn, okay, I get it. It's like learning something new all over again. Like, I have never just watched one of his sets or just watched his show once. And I'm like, okay, that's good. Like, any skit, I got to watch it over because I need to understand, like, Neil, too. Like, the writers are just great. Like, why? What did I miss? So you have to go. Yeah, he's the greatest. I don't care.
Dave Chappelle, I got to go into this real quick before we leave. I went back and watched this Netflix special probably about 4 times, and it gets better.
Yeah.
Just the way he, like, throws things at you. One of the most epic jokes he's ever told is when he said he writes the jokes backwards. Mm-hmm. It's like, dude, that shit is fucking genius. Nobody else but Dave Chappelle could say that. Just the way he worked in the O.J. Simpson jokes and how many times he's seen them, left the stage and came back, and it was like, dude, watching that just takes me somewhere with, like, dude, I'm sure if somebody had a camera on me, like, say if it was a hidden camera, like, I'm sitting there just smiling. You know how you got, like, you watching The Greatest, you already got a smile on your face. You know you about to use it, so why let it down? Just keep it half cocked because you about to fucking smile or laugh again. I'm just sitting there smiling, looking like a damn fool, just waiting on the next thing. Like, Dave Chappelle's the greatest for me.
You know who else is it? Before we go out onto the next topic, you know who else is a great thinker and comedian? And a lot of black people are like, but Jerry Seinfeld.
I fucks with Jerry Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld is like fucking amazing. Like, he is, and I've always, even being a kid, I love Jerry Seinfeld. Mm-hmm. And some people used to be like, what? I'm like, you don't get it? And even me watching it now, like his stand-up and his show and everything now, I'm like, oh, like, dude is, I think it's when, like, there's a science to it. If you guys like comedy, watch on Netflix. I'm pretty sure they have it other places, but.
You better not say it.
What?
You better not say. You about to say riding in cars getting coffee? That's my shit.
Yes.
That is my. When I tag, you know how you could, like, post what you're watching on Facebook?
Yeah.
I know niggas be like, what the fuck?
Watch it.
I've seen ones with Ellen. I've seen the ones. God damn it. Well, Elaine from the show. I can't think of her real name. Just about all of the greats. Dom Rickles, Kevin Hart's been on there. Jim Carrey.
Larry Sanders before he died.
Man, dude, that is some of the funniest shit ever. But that's another story. We have to convince y'all to watch shit like that and actually see the funny in it.
If you don't, they get technical, and with the certain questions that he asks, you can tell why he's asking after. I mean, just watch the show. It's really, really good. It's informative if you like. And even watch the shows of people who you don't know. Mm-hmm. Watch that shit. Watch it.
Watch that show. And while we telling y'all what to watch, go to an episode. I think this was like an outtake from David Letterman's show where he had him and Jerry Seinfeld on it. The way that those old, and I'm going to say it, the way that those old white funny motherfuckers go back and forth, you would think you sitting here looking at like Kevin Hart and Mike Epps.
Yeah.
Or Kevin Hart and Katt Williams. It's like, just because they don't look like you, don't think that these motherfuckers are not comedic geniuses, because they are.
And they are. Like, they are ahead of their time. Like, I mean, they are Like you just cannot like comedy and just like black comics. I mean, you can if you tell me that you only watch black comics, like we won't have a debate on comedy at all.
At all. Do you know the looks I used to get when I say I'm watching Seinfeld?
I still do. Each and every one.
I've seen every fucking episode. There's not one that I haven't seen.
Right, and I could probably say it verbatim when I'm like literally. Anyway, Point Blank Period, just watch it. Just watch them. It's really good.
All right, we're going to mix it up a little bit. I got to go to this one. And I think this is one of the stupidest headlines in the world. I don't know if stupidest is a fucking word, but I'm going to use it.
It's going to be great.
It's not going to be great because it's stupid.
It's going to be great.
I just said it was the stupidest shit in the world.
I just thought I was going to say it's going to be a great one. It's going to be great.
Well, this one is something that just kind of didn't make any sense to me. All right, everybody grew up on this shit, Sesame fucking Street. Nobody questioned the sexuality of I did a little while back. I want to know if a Big Bird was a boy or a girl. But I didn't say who was fucking or she was fucking. I just wanted to know who he was. You know what I mean? As a person. Well, as a bird. You know what I mean? You don't know what I mean.
Mind your business. Look, mind your business.
Exactly. And you know when you told me to mind my business, I let it go. Okay. And then weeks later, some writer, I don't know if he's on his deathbed or the motherfucker was just leaving a dentist. He was being truthful.
What was that?
Bert and Ernie was gay.
I got some shit. I didn't get off my chest.
Got some shit on my heart. I can't go like this.
If you are passing, we are sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that would be fucked up.
We are sorry. I hope everything's okay.
And if you're gone, rest in peace. But I do have to say, what was the meaning behind telling everybody that two fictional characters, two hand puppets, like they were hands up these people. Well, not people, puppets.
I was just saying.
There were hands in them. Like they did not exist from the waist down. How could you be gay? Now, if you're going to say that they were gay, even though way back then, it wasn't that type of, the temperature in America wasn't like that. It wasn't like they were trying to make a groundbreaking show and say, okay, we have this gay couple living in the same house and they're puppets. You know what I mean? Like if you do it today, yeah. But back then, nobody was thinking about the sexual orientation of puppets. So why would you have to bring that to the forefront and say these people were gay? Well, puppets. I keep saying people. They're fucking puppets.
They were. And.
They really were.
They were puppets. They are because they still exist. I don't know how people are going to feel. You know, it's just. Do I think he should have said anything? First, I need to find out why. I didn't look too deep. I'm going to see if I can. Because I need to know why. I need to know why he... Oh, okay, this is good. I need to know why he came out. Because it's important, before I question, if there's already an answer... There's no need for me to question. So I need to... Let me read it. Go ahead.
Yeah, we got to hear this.
Read a little bit more. No, I don't know if this is it, but I want to...
Oh, you want to read it out loud? Okay, well, while you reading, I got to say this. She was the stupidest thing that ever could have been done. There's no reason to know that Bert and Ernie were gay. If they were. Oh shit! What did you find?
Wait, who said this? Are we sure the writer said this?
Well, in the headlines that I wrote, I actually read a couple of articles. They both pointed at the.
Who said it though?
I guess he was just a writer on the show, not the creator, because everybody knows the creator. He died a long time ago. Jim Henson, I think it was, who created all the Muppets. So he didn't say it. So why is somebody 20 years down the line?
Maybe he was just being a hater. Or maybe he was Mark Salzman was, gay and wanted people to feel that that's okay because Bert and Ernie were.
Well, he needs to fucking go see a doctor. How in the fuck could you bring in the puppets and say they're gay too? Hey, you know what? They gay.
Listen. Ha! Hey, y'all come on. Listen, the way I think, amazing. Okay? The way I think is amazing.
We'll
Listen
see.
to this.
We'll see.
It is. Listen, so I just asked this question before I even read it. It says that according to Salzman, during his 15-year tenure with the show, he modeled Bert and Ernie after his own romantic relationship with the late Arnold Glassman. However, a Sesame Street spokesperson said, as we've always said, Bert and Ernie are best friends. They were created to teach preschoolers that people can be good friends with those who are very different from themselves, even though they're identified as male characters and possess many human traits and characteristics. They remain puppets and do not have a sexual orientation.
Yes.
Boom.
I agree with that part. But why the hell did, first of all, did the guy who says that they were gay, did he create them? Because I thought Jim Henson created all the Muppets, like everybody on Sesame Street, like all of that. And the Muppet Babies, I used to like the Muppet Babies. Anyway, that's off track.
Well, he could have been the creator, of the whole show, but the writers, they could have came up with their own characters. Damn. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what it looks like.
You giving me a cold?
I have allergies. Shout out to the fall weather, y'all. Let me put a break in.
This fall weather.
Let me put a break in, y'all. It's just beautiful outside. I like to crack the windows, feel that crisp air come through. Pop on a hoodie.
None of my windows come up in this house.
All we have to do is get the paint scraper, okay? Wiggle it in. Pop it open.
No, because that's how fucking criminals get in your house.
You live in a nice neighborhood.
You got to break this motherfucker to get in.
Listen.
You're just going to jimmy the window up.
Rod said, we don't let fresh air in this house.
Hell nah. We open the door a little bit. And no goddamn windows open it there.
It's just, it's cuffing season, guys. It's cuffing season.
It really is. And I hate that shit.
Let Ron shut up. We don't need to hear his opinion.
I hate that shit.
What we need to know is that it's cuffing season. It's getting a little chilly outside. Those gas prices are going to shoot through the sky. So in order to make sure that you're warm, get you a Cuddy Bunny. Could possibly turn into a relationship. Could possibly turn into a disaster. However, you've had a great fall and winter. And that is all that matters. Summertime will come. You'll get rid of this person. But until then, light up those fireplaces. Open up that stove. And snuggle up. Because it's cuffing season, guys.
It sounds like a paid advertisement for hoeing. It really does.
Get you one.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to throw this out there, fellas. This is not the season to be cuffing. It really ain't. I do it midsummer. Well, when I did. I don't have a, you know what I mean? I'm not single anymore.
And that's exactly why Ron has no choice.
Don't do it, fellas. Every woman you meet when it's cold, they smell like a nigga for a reason. They got on some niggas' old hoodie. They keep them all. Every nigga they ever kicked out their house, they got the hoodie.
Oh, the hoodie collection.
How many hoodies you got at your house?
The hoodie collection.
No woman has ever walked into a store and bought a hoodie. None of them.
I have.
Only when everybody came and got theirs.
With Ugg boots.
Oh, fuck. Ugg boot season.
And a nice pumpkin spice latte from Scooters. Not Starbucks. They let me down. Guys, do better. Pumpkin spice, come on, do better. I know you can. Anyway.
I hate Ugg boots. Once they get wet, chicks be walking around looking like they got a loaf of bread on their feet.
Those are the fake Uggs.
It looks like bread.
Those are the fake Uggs.
Those are fake ones?
Those are fake ones. If you see someone, and not, hey, ladies, go $10, Walmart, put whatever in that foot you want to. Spend
that foot.
Spend another $15 to get you another pair. Had that one got wet. Get some rain boots. You know how we do in the wintertime. Squish, squish, squish. You walk through that thing. Get whatever you want to wear, ladies. Wear whatever you want to wear. But if you do want to have the non-creasing looking used, just spend the $150 on
$150? That's what they cost?
Some of them are higher.
I'm glad my girl don't wear Ugg boots.
They are so. Listen, the way they wrap around the foot. The way they wrap around the foot is just amazing. It's amazing.
No other shoe could accomplish this feat.
No.
No pun intended.
And if literally they make love to your feet, and they last long. But everyone knows you do not wear cushioned shoes. I don't care what kind they are, in snow or rain. Stop playing these games. Even if
I don't think people know that.
Okay, well,
because they shit look fucked up when I go to Walmart. That's
because after spending $150, you think you can put it in the washer. You think you can put them in the washer, but you can't. You just gotta, you know, either you can take them to the cleaner, see what they can do. You gotta spend a little bit of money.
Yeah.
But don't throw them in the washer. Try to put them in the dryer.
Buy a shop vac.
That little suck up the juices in the foot.
Exactly.
You just gotta do a lot. Anyway, point blank period. It's cuffing season. Everyone, yay! Now remember, there are rules.
Oh shit, rules?
There are rules. These niggas like to lie a lot. What you need?
No, we don't. We absolutely do not.
He's not in this conversation because he's. Now listen, these niggas like to lie a lot. What you need to do is make sure that you do the full investigation. I mean, if you like them already with attachments, who am I to tell you what to do? I don't think that you should. But if you feel like shit, you know he going home later on, you ain't got to deal with his ass. Hey, okay, who am I to judge? But if you are not that way, which I hope not, you make sure that you check social media sites, ask friends. Another thing, stop hating on the exes. Sometimes the exes don't be hating on your ass. They really just be trying to warn you and tell you the truth. But you be thinking these hoes is hating. Yeah. And then months later, your ass dealing with the same shit she had to deal with. Mm-hmm. And you looking stupid. But you're trying to hold on because you got a point to prove. And then you're wasting a lot of time in life. Things happen. Your lights get cut off. It's just a lot of shit that you got to deal with. So don't do that. Do the full investigation. Cuffing season is also good for those who already have somewhere to go, but they choose to be with you. Stop picking up these niggas who want to borrow your car. Fellas, stop picking up with these chicks who got to go to work so they want you to stay home and watch the kids. It's quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Okay?
I agree.
Now, if you're both bums, be together. That keeps you off. That keeps you off the streets, and that means other people won't be having to deal with you. So yeah, you can work together.
There's a lot of domestic violence that goes on when it gets cold, and I think that is partly due to cuffing season. Because you cuff quick.
No, listen.
It's like y'all don't even search them. Y'all just handcuff. Like, with the police go search you first, right? Before they put the cuffs on you. Or they put the cuffs on you, then search you. However it goes, cuffing season, they only take one step. They just cuff.
There's only one of us who've been in cuffs by the police.
Hey.
Hint, hint.
It's been a long time.
We shouldn't have left you.
The last time I was...
Without this great advice.
Yeah, that's what the cops said. It's been a long time, but they let me go. I think the last time I was in cuffs, I was released. Well, obviously, because I'm here now. So, yeah, I was released.
Last time I've been in cuffs, it was a great time. However, what we're trying to say is, it's very important, and there's rules to cuffing. Rules to cuffing. Don't just be out here in these streets all raw and whatever. You got to make sure fellas in, because I'm not a hater. I'm not just going to do it for the women. Men too. Make sure, get somebody who is worth your worth. Some of y'all think that y'all more than what you are. And you gotta adjust up that price. Because you're adding some change to you. And you should be subtracting. So you just got to go with what you're worth. Mm-hmm. That's what you do. And then you cuff a good one. You have a great winter. You spend some time together. Mm-hmm. Start warming up. Springtime come. Grass need cut. The nigga out. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do the other chores. Tax time come. You gotta get rid of this nigga because you know you about to get a good one back.
Yeah.
Get rid of him.
Y'all do us wrong at tax season.
Listen, no matter. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Took you out of 54th Street Bar and Grill. Great. And
great.
All you can eat crab legs at the casino.
Delicious.
Soon as y'all get that little $3,000-$4,000, y'all out on the nigga.
Yeah. I gotta go.
And for some, 6 or 7, they be having like 5 kids, $6,000-$7,000.
Change your number. That's all you gotta do.
I just throw the whole phone away on the way to the month. Oh, my refund here? Just toss the phone.
I'm about to get that new thing. I'm about to get that new thing right now. Yes, listen. Hold your head, people. Enjoy your time on Earth. Have fun. Or make commitments and have fun with that too. Whatever, great things have come out in certain situations, and so have bad things. You just gotta let it go or keep it, do whatever, but just enjoy yourself and enjoy each other and be kind to each other and do the right thing. That's all that matters.
And if a man doesn't cut your grass at least a couple times in the summer, that cuffing season failed. It failed.
Oh, listen, ladies. I see a lot of y'all telling y'all sons to get out there and cut the grass. You got a full-grown nigga sitting in the house. I'm talking to you. You know who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
You're trash. You're trash. He's trash. The whole situation is just absolute trash.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
I haven't seen so many men that do not want to cut grass.
I'm one of them.
Probably because a lot of people grew up in the projects. And they did not have yards. However, just because you didn't have a yard growing up, all you do is just pull that little lever, pull it back fast, make sure there's gas in it first, pull it fast, the thing turns on.
I'm one of those dudes that grew up cutting grass. Like, anybody who's ever cut grass as a youngster knows, them old lawnmowers to where it used to have the little thing, like on the, when you push it got the little thing, you hold it down, you let it go. Hey, our lawnmower didn't even have the thing on there no more. It's like you had to take the fucking little metal wire off of the spark plug and that motherfucker turn off. So I've been shocked by a few spark plugs. It shocked the shit out you. I grew up cutting grass, but now I ain't cutting grass. My girl don't have to cut grass either. Well, she wouldn't if she lived here. She lives in Topeka now. So she does cut her own grass. I do feel bad about it because I'll call her like, what are you doing? Cutting grass. I'm like, damn. And right now I'm like 50 miles away. And she's really...
So you don't say, babe, hold on, don't cut the grass this weekend. I'm coming up there to cut the grass.
She won't let me. I went up there one time and she wouldn't let me cut the grass.
That's probably because you don't know how to do it. Listen, fellas.
I'm not great at cutting grass because I pay to have my grass cut.
Yikes, you suck. Listen, okay.
I suck because I pay someone?
Watch this. People who have great yards, who love to get their yard together. Not, even if you pay somebody to do it.
I have a great yard, first of all.
It's okay. Even people who pay for somebody to do it. My mother was like that. My mother was like, because the way when the wind blew, how our grass just was like soldiers in line. And she got mad.
That was a cool visual.
It's like really. Like sometimes if you drive past people's house and then they cut it a diagonal way, like there's certain ways that they cut it, and then when the wind blows, and it's dark green, it's like a little... I'm into yards, so listen, when I see that, I'm like, somebody over there is taking care of their grass. And it's not just a regular, like a person that comes up with this huge ass lawnmower. It's somebody who's really out there who's like, and the lines are just intact with each other.
Yeah.
You can tell. And some people are like that. Some people are like I like to cut my grass. I can have somebody else do, but I like to cut it. And I like my yard to be a neat way that it is. Like everything should fall in line with each other. And some people like that. I like to cut grass because it's exercise. I don't have to worry about nothing on my Fitbit after that.
I'm just lazy. I work too much. If I stopped working, that would be one of my things, because right now I have a shed, which is a nice shed. You can tell somebody built it before I got the house. And I ain't got shit in there. My homeboys come over, they talk shit about me because they have like all type of man shit in their shed. And I have an empty shed. I have nothing in there. Like I was talking with my niece and she was trying to get me to turn it into like a playhouse. I was like, you know what? That's cool only because I'm not into that shit.
Might as well.
So I might as well, like they could go out there, hang out. I don't have to see them. Y'all can go out there, play with toys.
Because nothing's happening there.
Nothing's happening. You'll probably never see a shovel. I don't even have a shovel in that motherfucker. But there is a lock, so you can't just go in there. But there's nothing in there to steal. But it's still a lock.
There's a lot more in my shed. There are rakes. There are,
were they there when you moved there?
No.
They weren't?
There were spiders. There were a few leaves. Don't know how they got in there. There were gas cans, which they had a really big one. I'm glad that was in there. Just in case your girl ran out of gas. That happened a couple of times. Just in case I run out again, I hit the back. Go. Put that thing up. I'm riding again. There was stuff in mind, but I like doing stuff like that because it's like when I was younger, I used to watch my mom do it, and she would take so much pride in her house. And then she would sit outside with her little Seagrams, little orange juice, little lounge chair, and just look at our work. And yeah, because she have other people cut it, yeah. But she just didn't.
I don't know why it didn't rub off on me. Growing up, my grandmother loved our yard. She had a patio built. The patio was built when I was still little. So she built the patio, had a little, like a hole in the middle of it, had a big umbrella, a little table and stuff like that. As we got older, and we lived in Chicago, she didn't want to strand too far, so she sectioned off a point, and then she got it concrete, and then we played basketball out there. So we used to cut the grass and stuff for her, but she took pride in that yard, her garden, everything. But
it's just amazing.
It's like
a beautiful thing.
Man, I fucked up. You know what? I didn't say it on social media because people like to hate on roses. They hate on my roses.
Here we go.
When I first moved into this house, the niggas didn't like it, but all the girls jeffed because whoever stayed here prior, like, planted roses every fucking where. Every fucking where. Yellow, red, like colors I didn't even know roses came in. So, the first summer, I flossed. I put it on Facebook like I motherfucking planted them motherfuckers. Second year, blooming again. Yeah, we still doing it like that. You know what I mean? The third year they came, but it wasn't as hard. You know what I mean?
Trash.
This year, like, I got all weeds out there. Like,
it said, so you ain't gonna keep us up?
I didn't know how to take care of them. I didn't even think you had to take care of them. I'm thinking these motherfucking beautiful flowers are gonna come back, like, and this ghetto ass nigga gonna be living in this house surrounded by roses, but it didn't happen.
We did have a pretty hot summer. If the rain doesn't wet them, they are thirsty. I'm not a roses person. I love lilies. I love when I see people.
Lilies? You know, we'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Listen,
y'all been great.
Ladies, please tell, if you are dating someone, I think you should. If you just don't know, that's cool too. You just don't know what type of flower you like. You just like, oh, bitch, he bought me flowers. If you
don't even know what they are.
He bought me these pink bitches right here. You just get whatever you get. But if your lady is a flower lover, you should kind of like look and see what type of flowers that she likes, so that way you can do some surprise shit. Because roses are beautiful. They are. But if you were to know really what type of flower your woman liked, that's like, ooh, I'm getting some all week. And I'm talking about some nasty shit. I ain't talking about just that regular, we got to hurry up and go to sleep. We got to get up in the morning. Like, those are the little things that you can do. See, I help out people all the time.
I want to tell y'all about a traumatic experience when it comes to flowers.
You allergic?
No, I am not. But I got my feelings hurt one time behind some flowers.
About a gas station rose?
I don't know if it was no, it wasn't a gas station rose. Somebody was like just selling roses. And the reason I wanted to buy one was it was a real good reason. I don't know. I'd be lying. It's been so long ago if I said I remembered why. But I want to buy some roses for my mama.
Okay.
And don't laugh yet.
Okay, I'm ready.
You are already chuckling.
I'm ready.
Okay. Stop the laughter.
Oh, gosh.
I just said it was traumatic, and you just fucking just gonna laugh.
You know I just don't care. I laugh at people's pain.
As a matter of fact, I think it was just some random traveling rose man. This nigga was just in the neighborhood.
That boy was like, the boy had that bag. Okay.
Motherfucker had some real roses. Like, these wasn't plastic or nothing. And I do remember I had options. I had options as to what color.
Great.
So
variety.
So me being young and not knowing anything about flowers, and certain colors of roses have a certain meaning. And my cousin, I won't say her name. I don't even know if she listens to the show, but she'll know it's her. She made me feel terribly bad after my mom made me feel good about it. Okay, here it is. white roses, yellow roses, red roses. He had the whole fucking shebang. It was all in there. For some reason, I chose the white roses.
Okay.
When I gave them to my mama, she did what any mother would do when they love their son. Oh, thank you. Hug and a kiss. This is so sweet. I'm going to put these up here. So my cousin was like, nigga, white roses is for sympathy. Like when somebody dies or something. You ain't supposed to be doing that. And I think I cried. I was young. I was single digits. But you'd have to do me like that. You knew better. I didn't know better. You could school me later.
Well,
at least the next day. Don't do it 5 minutes after I think I done motherfucking brought. And my mama knew.
No, you needed it.
I didn't need that. I didn't deserve that.
How old were you?
I might have been like 8.
Oh, okay, no. I
said single digits.
Okay, I was like, no, not at all.
I'm thinking I bought my mama some roses. I don't even know I got the money.
Yeah, no.
Like $3 or $4 or something. It was probably about 3 of them or something like that.
Then we said, "Hello, man."
Oh shit! I can't even elaborate. I'm still hurt to this day.
He said, "Okay, let me shut up."
We'll get an alley somewhere. I got something for you, little man. No, I don't need no pistol, man. No, nothing like that. They got a bag of roses.
How much you got on you?
I'm gonna hook you up with these. Yeah, but so that was the first time where I realized that flowers had certain meanings. Yeah. I never knew that before that. So I got that out the way with. That was just one of those things that y'all probably hear me express every once in a while because I'm a troubled person.
But that's young. You know what I mean? Like I can see if you were like in high school.
I probably still want to know somebody would still check my.
I can see if you in high school because then normally if you buy something and people like, hey, why you go? Then what you gonna get?
Yeah, but let me remind you, this motherfucker wasn't a professional flower salesman. You know what I mean? He probably had just stole the motherfuckers.
But he had other colors.
Yeah, he had plenty of colors.
See?
I don't know why white just stood out to me. I took the white.
Because it's pure. And it's like...
I'm going to go with that because I don't know.
And it's like... And you think anything different than red. You know what I mean? Like, because red is what they give everybody. You know, relationship, like love. Yeah,
I was just about to say, somebody could have said, oh, these is for lovers. You give me to see your mama. You know what I mean? I wasn't thinking about it like that when I was young. I just thought roses were roses. Nah. I'm going to get the white ones. She was like, oh. My cousin like, you dumbass nigga. Like, dude, why would you come down on me like that? Like, she's a teenager. You're like 13, 14. I'm 8, 9, something like that. I couldn't have been 10. But, yeah. Anyway. All right, let's get off of my sad story, and let's go into Kanye. And he's another person I've defended. I've defended a lot of people on the show. Kanye, Monique, Katt. I like these people. I really do. But Kanye, he was really tripping this week. All right, for those of y'all who don't know, Kanye West made a video. He was in Chicago taking a walk. The bodyguards were kind of out of the picture. You didn't see nobody. It was just him. And he was kind of going in on Nick Cannon. He started with Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon used to date Kim Kardashian, which is Kanye's wife, in case you didn't know. I'm sure you do. And I guess Nick had an interview, and somehow, some way, somebody brought up when he used to date Kim K.
Oh, great interviews. Great questions. Dig deeper.
And we're trying to start something.
Dig
You know Kanye looking. You know this is, and whoever was married to Kim K at the time and just happened to be Kanye. Do I think it was in good taste to ask about a date or a dating situation between somebody's wife? The verdict is still out on that. The jury is still out.
Hell yeah. Get your ratings up.
I mean, we will on this show eventually. You know what I mean?
Get your ratings up. You got to do what you got to do to get up out here. You know what I'm saying? And if you got to do what you got to do. And it's public knowledge. You know what I mean? You did nothing wrong but asked him about something that happened in the past. You asked about his childhood.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you try to bring up something else? Anybody no respect, you got to get these questions out.
Hey, well, Kanye felt some type of way. He basically told him, look, don't bring my wife up. If there's any interviews and anybody asks you about my wife, you keep her name out your mouth. That's basically the gist of his video towards Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon responded with a video of his own, and he basically said, look, I mean no disrespect. They asked me about a woman that I've dated in the past. Yes, it's your wife. I respect you. I respect her. But one thing I will tell you is networks have tried to censor me. So-and-so, so-and-so. He was like, you basically can't tell me what to say. I'll say what I feel. Then after that, he was basically like, hey, you want to come on the show? We can, you know what I mean, deal with this the fun way, blah, blah, blah. And I respect his response. I really do. Because, like, he was like, you're not about to scare me into saying things that I don't feel. If I want to answer the questions honestly, I'm going to do it. No disrespect to you, no disrespect to Kim. I don't think he came out and said, like, yeah, I fucked her or anything like that. Which, with the Kardashian, there's no such thing as dates. You're fucking. I think you're fucking. I mean, up until about 6 months ago, I would have said Kylie wasn't, but it's probably her too. So, you kind of got to deal with that. And that comes with the territory. You said that the first time you were interested in Kim K was doing a sex video with fucking Ray J. Like, who watches a porn and was like, that's my wife? I mean, come on, bro.
You guys can't see me, but I'm looking in agreement. Okay, Kanye, I don't fucking like you, okay? But if you were ever to say, fuck you, B, then I will respect that because we need people to hear.
Exactly. So go in.
So I don't fucking like you. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain things that you say that I have a problem with. It seems like sometimes you don't think about what you say. And I know, like you say, you got addicted to Oxy. I've had a couple myself, okay? I understand. However,
doctor prescribed, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, that. But I understand. But I will say, you are right to defend your wife. You're in the right to defend your wife because she is your wife. Mm-hmm. And you are supposed to protect her at all costs, no matter what she's done in the past or no matter how she is, whatever. That is your job as her husband, as you being the head of the family. That is your job. There you go, Kanye. That's about the only thing I'll probably give you this year. But
I'm about to say, here's the but.
Nick Cannon is totally right. If someone asks me about anything, I can say whatever the fuck I want to about somebody that I had dealings with. Because your wife had a past before. And if he was in that past and someone asked him about that, he has all rights to answer whatever the fuck he wants to answer. The same way you say whatever the fuck you want to say, when you want to say it, no matter who gets mad or who likes it. You can't tell somebody else to shut the fuck up about their past, about something that happened, just because she your wife now. Well, nigga, she was with other people before.
A whole lot of other people.
You know what I mean? You can't do
that. A
ton
of other people.
Yeah, you can't say that, like, don't say nothing. And then it's Nick Cannon. People may call Nick Cannon a pussy all they want to. Nick Cannon takes a lot of heat on his show with people talking about him. The worst person to come for is somebody who people already talk about and he just don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. You can't say anything about him. Everything has already been said. So
yeah, pretty much.
I mean, everything has already been said. I've been watching Wild 'N Out since it started. People have already come for him, his wife, and everybody else. What else the fuck can you say? Like nothing. So people saying, like, that's like if I was coming to you talk about, it wouldn't matter. They already do. Mm-hmm. So, like, right now, Nick Cannon, as far as if you want to come at him, is the most protected person ever because his shit is already out there. Whereas, shit, your wife says too, but you don't want people to say nothing about it?
Hey, my take on this, I love Kanye. He's a fellow Chicagoan. I rep. I'm from KC. Well, I live in KC. Been living here a long time. I still rep Chicago. That's our link. I like Kanye. I love him. I love what he did for the city. I think in this situation, He talking out the side of his neck.
Trash.
It's a woman that has dealt with a lot of men in the industry. Like, these aren't just like people who work at Lowe's or anything who won't get media attention, even though they probably would if they had a past with Kim K. It's just the type of woman that you chose to marry. Not saying that she couldn't do what she wanted to do when she was single, but you have to take that into account when you marry a person. Are you going to have problems if this is said or that is said? So I think you voicing your opinion on that was kind of tacky because you knew who she was before you married her. On Nick Cannon, I respect his response. Like, look, I'm going to say what I want to say. I do say a lot of the flack that niggas taking, like for being a sellout, or he's one of the realest dudes around. You know what I mean? This motherfucker made a ton of money doing him and not bowing down to the corporate sponsors and all that shit. Like, he shunned all that shit. Like, look, I'm still going to be me. But one thing I do have to say about Nick, when Eminem went on Mariah when he was married, he got a little attitude. You was talking shit about Eminem saying something about your wife. So,
but I didn't see where Nick Cannon said. I heard when he said, "You can't tell me what to say." Mm-hmm. He didn't say you shouldn't have got mad about it. He just said, "You can't tell me what to say. I'm gonna say whatever."
I agree.
So
I agree with that.
Yeah, so that's a totally different thing. Like, I don't think Kanye was in the wrong to protect to say something about his wife. It's kind of like, and I hate to say this, but let's keep it real. It's kind of like if someone back in the day in your mom's past would have say, "Oh yeah, I remember about your mama in this school." Da 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 da. You ain't gonna be like, "Oh yeah, because my mother had a past." You're gonna be like, and I'm just putting it in that sense because of a woman that somebody would care about. You care about your mother. But if your mom was having fun back in the day, and then other people come up and saying certain,
everybody hates to think about their mom having fun.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But Mom Duke's doing her. You know, Mom gotta have a life too. So if people were to say some shit about your mom, you would still take up like, "Hey, partner, like don't be saying that shit."
Exactly.
So I don't think that anything is wrong with him saying like, "Hey, standing up for his wife, protecting his wife." Maybe in that situation, because I've heard other niggas talk way worse about her. But so maybe he picked the wrong situation to say something about. But to me, I don't think any of them in the wrong. I think you should protect your wife. I think that you should feel like whatever the fuck I want to say is whatever the fuck I want to say. Mm-hmm. And it is what it is.
Man, I don't know what to say. I agree.
Say whatever you want to say.
I still place the blame on him. If there's any blame to be placed, it should be there. Because there are certain... All right, first of all, you know Hollywood. You know what I mean? That's the game you're involved in. And you took because you weren't Hollywood yet. But Kim K was the definition of Hollywood. And you chose to intertwine yourself with her and everything that came with it. It wasn't just Kim K. Kim K comes with a whole lot of other shit. Like the Kardashians, you don't get a Kardashian and just live a normal life. Nobody talks about you. And the cameras aren't snapping. Old boyfriends aren't saying, okay, hey, you know what I mean? Because if you mention the name, if you go to California right now and just yell Kardashian like loud, a TMZ reporter gonna pop up. You know what I mean?
That's what said where.
Exactly. They're coming. So, like, you chose that. So, for you to be so thin-skinned about it, it kind of makes you look fucking crazy because you knew what you're getting involved with. And then you not only went at him, I can't remember what you said. Well, I didn't see the full video about what you said about Drake, but you were basically saying, and Drake didn't say anything. It was just rumors came up that he had slept with Kim Kardashian. And that's just the media digging because Kanye's talking, Nick's defending, so they want to try to extend the story. You know what I mean? More clickbait. And you responded to that. It's like, bro, he didn't say shit. Every time you hear a rumor about somebody sleeping with Kim K, you can't fucking get mad. Because trust me, if you know about 100, that's something you don't know about. And you should have been ready for that. You as a fucking... First of all, you didn't just come off the street. You were an entertainer. Like, I'm sure you were a whore in this industry before. So you should know how this shit goes. So, yeah, I think you took an L on that. Take up for your woman.
Take her for no matter how much of a slut she is. No matter how much people hate her. Whether you take L or not. Take her for your woman, because at the end of the day, it's your household that matters. And I don't even like you, and I'm telling you this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, take her for your household. Take her for, regardless on if it looks stupid to everybody else, you have at the end of the day, out of dealing with media or anybody else, you married this person, which means you have a job. You have a job. You have one major job, and that is to protect the household, and you should do that. And regardless of the street code or anything else that makes you look like a sucker, the household is what matters, and that's what we all have to remember. It's that your household is what matters. So take up for your woman. Nick Cannon, keep talking about her. I mean, it's great news. It's great news. So that's what matters.
Oh my God. I gotta hold on. I'm looking up something, y'all.
There is I saw this. It could be fake, but there was a Galaxy that had the slide up keyboard, like the screen slid up. Where you can do the texting like you used to.
Oh, shit.
Let me tell you.
Why they bring that back?
Listen, if I could have my screen like this and I can slide my screen up and still do my listen, hey.
What, a keyboard slides out from under it?
Like a lot of shit, yeah, where you just...
I thought we was all touch screen now.
It's still touch. It's still the screen. It's like two screens. Like that.
Oh.
Listen, first of all, I just said fuck Sprint. I said it because my bills are crazy. I said, but this shit come out.
It's all good then.
Listen, I forgot what they call that bitch, a Quest. If they come out with the Galaxy Quest and they come with the keyboard and I can slide that hoe up, man, I'm gonna be paying monthly. I'll be paying monthly. What is this, 3,000? Because if I could just do my keyboard remember the
Wait a minute, 3,000 the price?
I'm not saying that's what it is. I don't know, but if
I was about to say, God damn.
Remember the ones where the side kicks would have been that might slide up?
Yeah.
Then you'd be like, shit, who want me? Because you had to act like, you had to look like, shit, niggas calling me.
I remember those days. Those used to be fun.
Felt so dumb, or then when the pages first, where you first got the pages and Nokia's was out, and you boop boop.
Yeah.
You look at that bitch, then pick up your Nokia. Why you just didn't call them in the first motherfucking place?
Dude, you know what? That used to be the fakest shit ever. People used to act like they were really in demand back then when they had the pager in the phone.
I
did. Man, you walk up to somebody, it was like a delay. Like when you turn your pager off and turn it on, it had the load, the little whatever, Motorola, whatever the fuck come on. They're like, you knew walking into a room that you had 10 seconds, maybe 15. Turn the motherfucker off, turn it back on, you walk in, beep, 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 beep. Oh, shit. Then walk back out everybody damn, who is this nigga? Nigga's paging and shit? This nigga important. That nigga turn that motherfucker off, turn it back on. And he could have been an important person, but they wanted to set the tone right away.
Yeah. When I walk in, this bitch is about to go off. I'll be in class oh shit. And then you got to do with oh shit, damn, I didn't know this mother was going off, but I did.
Yeah, you do, nigga. You the one that set the fucking wheels in motion.
Then you look like the...
I'm not gonna lie. I used to front too, yes. But if something like that comes out, I probably would kind of go to that one because that seems like something from the old school. I don't jump into the iPhones and all that shit. I've never been a big iPhone person past the 1 and 2. I can't stand this woman.
I just told him I already left the house. Okay. Dope.
Man.
I want it right now.
I might actually become a phone person again because I've left the phone world. I've left it.
And it's a Galaxy. And it's Android. Listen, Android. If y'all bring this shit out, look up okay, I'm not going to tell you what the fuck to look up yet because I got to make sure that that's what this bitch is called. But I seen it on Facebook and I'm like, this shit got to be fake news. I'm like, ain't no way. This got to be fake news. But if they do, if they... Hold on.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
You know what? I just typed nothing. I just had a George Bush moment. I typed in the wrong, just stupid shit. Nothing. Nothing. I typed in some random shit that is popping up everything. Why would not be more descriptive in my Google search? Oh, okay. Is this that bitch? The Hollywood Reporter?
In the Hollywood Reporter? Are you looking up phones in the Hollywood Reporter? It's like looking for one in the National Enquirer.
Listen, I just got to see if they got the photos. Nope.
She's looking up phones right now.
What? Is this shit?
You don't look up phones on the show, Bianca.
Listen, first of all, I'm trying to keep y'all hip. You want to be out here in these streets with the old shit? Or you want to be hype? You want to slide up that phone, slide up that touch screen, and then start texting and listen, I'm pretty sure you can still swipe. Boom, because I'm a swiper. Swiper, no swiping.
You're a swiper?
Yeah, you know how when you, instead of just individually texting, you just swipe what you're trying to say. You know about swiping, Ron.
Yeah, but not with phones. Anyway,
Ron, you don't know about swiping?
What the fuck is swiping?
Look at this. Where your phone?
What you talking about? Like when you're in a store and you spending?
Y'all, somebody please, I know y'all can't do it now, but if you get the time, please explain to Ron what swiping is. Swiping is, I know you have to do this on your phone. You can't tell me that you individually send out this shit. That you
individually send out what? What do you?
Okay, like swiping.
Wait a minute, what the fuck did you just do?
Like if I want to say, when are you coming?
I've never done that. What the fuck is that?
It picks your words of what you're trying to say.
No, that means, man, this generation is troubling.
What?
I've never done that.
What?
No, I've never done that. I didn't even know you could do that. Hey, what she just did, well, y'all probably know what swiping is. Like, I actually touch every letter. Like, she's just over here, like, just going to them, like, never taking her finger off, just sliding it across.
That's what, yeah.
Basically, swipe. I've never seen that.
So, listen. So, when they come out with that thing, listen, when they come out with that new thing, you roll up, here's your keyboard. You be like, shit, I ain't got the time. I got a lot of shit to do. You just get to swiping it out. Hope. And then you sit.
I'm not even sure my phone could do it. Like, I'm about to see.
You probably don't just have your keyboard activated. I know y'all, we on the show, y'all like, what the fuck did we just go to?
Yeah, I was about to say, we on here talking about phone.
This is important, y'all. This is important. Yeah.
I can do it.
Ron didn't know. He had no clue. He hasn't even accidentally just swiped that bitch and then saw a line come up like, what is this? This is something new.
I could not believe this. I just learned something new.
See? That's what this show is for. To bring everyone closer. And talk shit about a lot of different subjects.
Wow. You know what? I'm off of this. I just did it. Yes, my phone could swipe. I didn't know it. I'm a 70s baby. He
thought that thing was old. He got a newer phone. He thought that thing was old. He didn't do that. That would have been like, nigga, what you trying to do?
I've never seen it. I've never seen anybody do it. Like, I see a lot of people text. I've never seen the swiping thing. I think you're ahead of your time.
Because I swiped?
Yes, because I've never seen nobody do that.
Y'all, listen. Let me know if y'all swipe. And then if so, then I'll feel.
I want to know who swipes. I want to know if she's like really taught everybody that their phone could do such a thing. I didn't know it was capable of swiping.
I did not. I didn't teach anybody.
I'm thinking she's talking about like on Tinder. If she's swiping, no, yes, no, yes.
Whoa, no. Not that one.
I don't know what the hell she was talking about. She's actually swiping while typing.
That's how you.
I get it now. Swipe type.
You good.
I can hear that on a commercial now. I coined that phrase. Swipe type.
You just gotta make sure that thumb's strong.
Oh, my shit's strong. I'm strong. I didn't have a car for a while, so my shit was up in the air. I don't have a car. My shit hella strong.
Are they coming? Like driving.
Hey, you remember that game you used to play at your desk where you had your thumb up, somebody put it down?
Heads up, 7 up.
7 Up, I think.
Yeah.
I can never push my shit down.
Rod ain't playing right.
My shit was strong. You ain't pushing my shit down. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go to somebody else.
So you out of the game. Okay.
Hey, Rod, go stand in the hall. You don't want nobody push your goddamn thumb down.
Rod ain't playing right.
Hey, you know what? I got to bring this up. Bianca hates this topic. I'm going to bring it up. I think people should talk about shit. I don't think people should get so beloved and so famous that they're above suspicion. Drake is making the news lately for dealing with a couple of teenagers. Nobody's talking about it. Drake shut down a store recently. And as a matter of fact, a store in a restaurant, I heard, for an 18-year-old. A model. Her name is, I moved the page. Her name is Bella Harris. And social media people, the detectives, they're on the case again. They went back and they saw that they had a little history. Going out, hanging out, doing whatever, not accusing them of fucking, anything like that. But as far back as when she was 16. Okay. Okay. You can say and move on. But then I just saw something else. It was an award show. And there was a young lady, a 14-year-old young lady. I don't know if she sings. I think she sings country, something like that. Her name is Millie Brown. She discussed her and Drake's relationship. He often sends her "I miss you" text. They talk about boys and says he give her relationship advice. Is this something that a 31, 32? Is this something that a grown man should be doing with teenagers? Risky topic. I know you love them. How do you feel about this?
You tell us how you feel.
You know what? I'm going to give you two stances. Me being the guy without any kids, I can look at this situation and still say I'm not comfortable with that. Even though he doesn't know me, he don't give a fuck about my comfort level. I just think it's not something I would do. Like, as far as like having a young female friend, that's kind of it doesn't sit right with a lot of people, so I would avoid it because it's not something I would try to engage in anyway, but it's just not something I think I would do. Because I'm a 41-year-old man. I'm older than Drake, probably 9 years older. And you wouldn't see me texting anybody underage talking about "I miss you" or stuff like that, because things like that could definitely, let's just say, if there's no malice behind it, somebody could see it and say, okay, I disagree. This type of interaction with this 14-year-old is not cool. Now, if I was a parent, I would look at this and say, this dude is disgusting. If that was my daughter, no matter how much security you have, I would try to make it to you. And you'd have to explain to me how this relationship is what it is. Who initiated it? Are you grooming my daughter to, you know what I mean? There will be questions. I might get fucked up a couple times trying to get to him, but I will keep trying. It's like, I don't like it.
What her parents say? Her
parents have not been, well, as far as I've researched, as far as my research, I haven't heard any response from her parents. But even I don't know what they said, but I don't think it will be good. I don't. And even if you're involved in the parents, it's like, whoa, this is a little too much. This is a baby. Like, why are you befriending us? What are you doing, bro? I don't know. Drake is a big superstar, but shit like that, I don't fuck with that. I don't.
Millie Brown, if anyone watches Stranger Things, she's the one who plays as 11. I love Stranger Things. It's an amazing show. It's great. Also, she's an actress.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the "I miss you" text is a little too much.
Yeah.
However, there's nothing that's alarming me about this situation. If there's more, then even as a fan, I will put my 2 cents in. I will put my 2 cents in about that. But her being an actress and who she is too, and I've seen her, and I'm not saying that she texts these people, but I've seen her Instagram and Twitter and hanging out with other actors and like other stars who I know are older than her. Shout out to Stranger Things though, season 3. Great. Another thing.
Never seen it.
It's great. It's wonderful. You probably wouldn't like it. It probably wouldn't be your speed, but it's good. It's good. Okay, so on to the model. So who said they were together? Who said he shut down a restaurant?
Oh, it was all over the place. I seen it in many media outlets. You could just Google Drake 18-year-old model and it'll just pop right up.
Well, she confirmed, the restaurant confirmed that the restaurant did not get shut down and they were in business during that time. Also, she's, if for anyone who knows music, she's Jimmy Jam's daughter.
They should have fucked her up. What the fuck was Terry Lewis?
Very, very interesting to know. Also, she has video and pictures of her at New York Fashion Week during the same exact time that it was reported that he shut down the restaurant in D.C.
That doesn't stop it. There were plenty of pictures. I've seen pictures.
I'm just saying.
So they're definitely hanging out.
And they could be.
That's strange.
And they could be. However, if you put out a report on something so people can pick this up.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, people. And I'm not trying to say, you know what, but I feel like this with anybody. If it was one of those situations to where something was going on, I'm not one of those people who be like, I really, really like somebody, so I could never go against them. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I'm definitely not one of those people. If you are in the wrong, you are in the wrong. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care if I even know you and we're very close. If you are in the wrong and some shit like that goes down, and we all know, even on this show, I'm one of those people who say there are women who lie about certain things, but there are a lot of women who tell the truth and get flack about telling the truth due to the time they told the truth, in the situation they told the truth, or whatever. And there's a lot of questions like, why was she da-da-da-da? I'm not one of those people also. I know there are major reasons why some people don't come forward about certain things. Mm-hmm. So I'm for me to be the type of person that I am and be like, if there's more, then yeah, we definitely need to, whether I like them or not, whether I care about them or not, we definitely need to dig into this. I'm just saying with what I just heard and what I just read, I'm not.
Well, I'm alarmed because there are several pictures showing up. Right now I'm looking at a picture from the Summer 16 tour 2 years ago. This girl was 16. And she put a picture up on her Instagram, said that's when they first met. And that's when the picture started floating. Now, I'm not a detective or anything, but okay, a fan, maybe backstage passes because she's a model. I haven't heard of her, but okay, she got a little pull. More pull than I. And all of a sudden...
Damn, her daddy, too.
All of a sudden, there's more pictures. It's like, okay, so you met this girl, and all of a sudden, y'all hanging out? It's like, that's a little strange for a 16-year-old. Like, even if there's no sexual contact being made, what would make me, as a 30-year-old man, want to continue to hang out with this youngster?
Are they showing who's around, too, when they hang out?
No, it's always just them in the picture. There's nobody else in the pictures.
Interesting.
That looks even worse. I can see if it's like 8 people, she on one side, you on the other, like they hugging, like cheek to cheek, and you know what I mean? Just a little, and I'm not accusing Drake of anything, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to look at it just because it's Drake. It was like, oh, okay, it's Drake. You know, he'll make the right decisions.
I need more. And I'm not saying that just because I like him either. I mean, I just need a little more.
If that was your daughter, would you need more?
Yeah. No, I mean, if that was my daughter, because I don't know the situation. If these parents came out and said, I never told my daughter to do that, or I wasn't cool with that, then I'd be like, hell yeah, I'm listening to that shit. But I don't know the situation. I don't know the situation. If
pictures are worth 1,000 words.
Listen, if we get,
you meet a 16-year-old,
if we get big and meet people, if we get big and start meeting superstars and people and shit like that, right? I don't have
take a 16-year-old on dates.
I don't have a daughter, but if my son is hanging out with somebody's famous daughter or whatever, and I'm there, or his dad there, or somebody's there, but we're not in these pictures that they're taking. And I clearly know about what's going on. But I'm just not in the pictures. And people are like, oh shit, these niggas were by themselves. I'm like, no, there were people there. It's just the pictures that you were seeing are just them together.
But that doesn't strike you. That has to bring up something on the radar.
What?
All of a sudden, after you meet somebody, now all of a sudden y'all in the same place all the time.
I don't know. Young Gotti was in the same place as Angela Simmons.
No, he wasn't. I never seen a picture with them together.
I have.
And Angela Simmons wasn't 16.
But what I'm saying is, we are not superstars, so we don't know when these people are in the same places or why they in the same places. We know we in Kansas City, and occasionally we travel.
Okay.
Occasionally, but we're not like, well, let me go to New York Fashion Week, even though I don't like this shit. We need to do work there, so let's go here and then see these people. Hell, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B are going to be in the same area too this weekend.
This weekend? Wow, what's going on this weekend?
See, there's supposed to be a fashion. You know, so even though it was New York Fashion Week, I mean, they do certain things and certain promotions in different places, and there are artists. Yeah, see, it's Fashion Week again in Milan. I think that's where it is, and they're going to be there together, not together, but they have appearances. Not appearances together, but they both have appearances there. Yeah,
but they're two people that are in the same lane. We got a 30-year-old rapper, and at that time a 16-year-old model. Those worlds don't often intersect. I'm not a celebrity insider, but that's
just like,
and one can say if he was all of a sudden now showing up where the model was, that you kind of digging it. Like, why would all of a sudden you be showing up at her modeling?
But that's like the Met Gala. At first, rappers and artists were not allowed to go to the Met Gala. They're there now.
Met Gala. You are a vegetarian. Don't ever say that word. All right, I get that. But that's once a year.
I do love meat.
Hey, I got a spectacular meatloaf right behind us that my girl made. And she said no. That was one of the, I've never had a vet, because usually I don't have food when she's here.
Never.
But
I haven't seen a piece of food.
I have a full meatloaf over there.
Not one fry.
You ate some fries over here one time.
I bought them.
You had some Gates fries.
They were brought to us.
No, when we got stood up that day.
Oh, yes. I forgot.
But back to the point. There's a fantabulous meatloaf sliced and ready to go. And she says no.
You know, and the crazy thing is, meatloaf, when I ate meat, used to be my favorites. Meatloaf, potatoes, broccoli or corn. Like, just amazing.
I see my girl changed the game up. This ain't no tomato paste meatloaf. This isn't a red meatloaf. This is a brown gravy meatloaf. And it's delicious.
I like white gravy.
White gravy meatloaf does not sound good.
I like white gravy meatloaf. It's absolutely delicious.
A white gravy meatloaf? You serious?
Wow.
I don't want it.
It's absolutely delicious. It's oh my God, it's so good. Anyway, yeah. See, I'm not one for brown gravy anyway. Like I like either it has
Heinz brown gravy. This wasn't homemade.
No,
that Heinz brown gravy is good.
No, seriously, I don't even like gravy on my mashed potatoes.
I think I'll have a slice.
I don't even like it on my mashed potatoes. However, I'm pretty sure it is delish. But I don't eat meat anymore.
Oh, don't worry about it. I had that for 2 or 3 days. Okay.
But I do love meat still. Hint, 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 hint.
Okay, just to back up a little bit, she let him off the hook. I'm saying keep an eye on Drake. I don't trust this nigga. He's fucking around with teenagers.
The eggplant emoji.
That's not the right time to bring up an eggplant emoji when I'm talking about Drake and youngsters.
Oh. I wish I had something.
We need, you know what? I think I brought this up. We need to get the sound effects going. I was scared at first.
That for 80 years.
I was scared at first. I have like sound effects processors on my laptop, but when we first started this podcast, I was looking it up. I was looking up things that maybe you should and should not do in your podcast. And they were like, a lot of those sounds could be copyrighted. They were like, a lot of these things that you use and download off the internet, it was like, well, you can get sued for that. And me being me, I'm thinking like, this is before I think we even started. I'm thinking about like how to get everything ready. And even a few episodes in, I'm like, no, I think we're going to have 50 billion followers by episode 6. I'm not going to do it. I don't want anybody to sue us. And now that I listen to more podcasts, specifically the Joe Budden podcast, and he's just fucking firing off gunshots and doing all kind of weird ass shit. So now I'm thinking like, you know what? Everybody is fearless except me. I'm sitting there thinking about being sued for copyright infringement, and everybody's using the fucking sound effects. Hey, I look, I'm from the streets. I ain't want to catch no more cases.
It's dry.
I read this shit in black and white, and the motherfuckers. And Joe Budden overuses his gunshot sound effects, by the way.
It's dry. Look at us. Make some noise. Literally.
And you know what? I might have to bring that on here. I don't know about the gunshots, but maybe some crowd background and shit. And when I say something hilarious, I'll bring.
Listen, I'm sorry. I just had this. Remember Trinidad James?
Yeah, for about 15 minutes.
Well, he's coming back for another 15. He's coming back for another 15.
Is he now?
This is going to be great. He's been in business school. He's been learning more about the business.
That nigga could not read. There's no way in hell Trinidad James could read.
He's been reading. Sesame Street, along with Hooked on Phonics, has taught Trinidad a lot. And must I admit, all gold everything, crazy song. But after I seen the puppy in the video, I fell in love. No joke. I saw that puppy and said, oh.
I actually liked the video.
That was when the puppy started yawning, I said, nigga, I'm hooked.
Ain't that a bitch?
I'm hooked.
I don't remember that part, but I remember the video. I liked the song. Like, people was like, this is the wackest song ever. I think I was one of those people after the first time, but 3 times in, I was hooked. Like, this shit is dope. This nigga up there with Jay-Z, goddammit, this shit is right.
Listen, this shit but who cares? Who cares? Because after that, when I saw that boy who pop up on the screen, I said, who the hell is this? Then I see him with his full clothes on, like with the shirt open. The boy had the red pants, I think. The barbecue grills and shit. I said, this some hood shit.
Yeah, that was some hood shit, definitely. That was in the hood. The video was filmed in the hood.
And that boy was on that bike. Shout out to Trinidad. You know, make it happen. Def Jam dropped your ass.
Hell yeah, you only had one hit.
You didn't have no money left, you know. But you can do it. If people are
We believe in you, Trinidad.
We do.
Should be easy to get him on the show. Hey, how many followers y'all got? 2? Cool, I'm over there. It's double what I got.
Hey, that was my boy. Look at that boy. Oh, I just love it.
This nigga tried to come out with a rock song after that. You remember this nigga had like a rock track? Like, bro, dude, you're not all the way in. You need to at least...
Whoa.
Slow down, nigga. That shit, it's not you right now, dog.
You gotta do the white people, whoa. You know what they... Whoa. Okay?
Look, buddy. You are not that famous.
You're not ready. Okay?
This nigga tried to fucking, what they call it? He tried to cross over after one goddamn track. Like, bro.
Now it's going to take some time.
Gotta pace yourself, Trinidad.
Now it's going to take some time. Shout out to Trinidad, though. If you could come back, just make it happen. There's a lot of people putting out some whack ass shit. So, just do the damn thing.
Yeah, it is. I agree. Well, hell, he was one of the motherfuckers that started that shit. But all right.
No, they were whack. Hey, I believe in you. They were whack even before then. Okay.
I'm still looking for the house shoes that nigga had on. That shit was dope. I'm gonna wear them motherfuckers around the crib.
Look at with the puppy. With the puppy yard. Wait.
Oh my God.
Loved it. Anyway, okay.
Did you see the ears he had on that hat or whatever the fuck that was?
I looked for that hat.
Oh my God.
After that shit came out, I'm known for always wearing crazy hats. I looked for that hat and could not find it. I said, God damn it, Trinidad.
Limited edition, and that nigga grabbed the last 4.
Say, nope. They've been flying off the shelves.
Oh my God. Hey, you know what? I think I'm gonna watch that shit a little bit later after the show. I like that video. I just watched it with the sound off and it's like I heard it. The song was dope. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. The song was dope for what it was. It was dope.
It was that.
I'm like, where did you get that? Like, where the fuck do you go to buy one of those?
Somewhere where they wouldn't hide it first, and then after that shit, people start getting it.
Yeah, he got it online, definitely. Well, no, he didn't, but I bet you everybody else who ordered it found that shit from around the country.
I was about to say shit. He went and got his own. Then he said, this right here, the panda. Can I get the panda? He probably went to the zoo and got that shit.
Yeah, that does look like something you could grab, like next to the panda exhibit.
Let me get 3. I take whatever you got. I'm sorry, y'all. Trinidad.
All right, we're going to go to our last topic.
Trinidad.
Suge Knight was convicted and sentenced to 28 years. That was actually a plea deal. It's like he agreed to that. It's like, you know what? Give me 28. I'm 53. I'm not going to fight it because I don't want to get a life sentence or whatever the stiffest penalty carried. Give me 28. One thing I have to say about this, Suge Knight is one of the most controversial figures ever in the music industry. At one time, he was the biggest. A lot of mystery behind the things that Suge Knight did. And
mystery.
Yeah, it is.
Them niggas know what happened. Motherfuckers just was scared.
Well, to the rest of the world, there's a lot of mystery going on.
Wait till the shit come out. Didn't Daz do something?
Daz shot a video, which I thought would be a little bit more shit talking in it. Daz was still a little scared. Daz don't know Suge still got them boys out here. He just kind of brought up the situation, told Suge's son, look, he needs you. He kind of kept repeating that. Not as gangster I was thinking it was going to be. Well, I know a lot of people still hold a lot of hate for Suge Knight as far as Death Row Records, the people that were signed, Daz, Corrupt, Snoop, everybody. Like, the bigger stars haven't heard anything. But I will say this. It's like the end of a fucked up movie. You know what I mean? A movie that you were into in the beginning. Like one of the biggest, not just rap labels period. Some of the biggest stars of our generation. And his downfall was just like, you saw it. 28 years didn't seem like what I expected to see.
What did you expect to see?
I mean, when you watch the video of him running over the guy, like at one point you saw a legal expert saying, okay, the guys kind of tried to ambush him. Like they are the ones that had a gun. They were the ones that approached. They were the ones that were the aggressors. And then he ran over it. So I was thinking then he ran over one of them, or both of them, I think, killed one. I was like, okay, he might have a shot. like vehicular homicide, something like that. Something that carries a lighter sentence, but I think because it was Suge Knight and its long history in L.A., and they've been wanting them for the longest time. Like, they don't really like black people with money. They really hate thugs with money. And he was one of those people that I could say was a thug. Usually I say, look, don't stereotype my people like that. But he was a thug-ass nigga.
You fit it. You fit the description.
Yeah, you got him to a T. That's that nigga. He's a thug.
That sounds about right. That's it.
I won't say it's sad, but it's fucked up to see anybody go out like that, especially, okay, you got all this history. You got all this history as being a bad guy. You did all these things. And then a case that might have been looking at objectively, if your name wasn't Suge Knight, you were sentenced to 28 years over. So I really don't know what to say about it. He's going to jail. I'm like, I don't wish that on nobody. I don't know if you killed Pac, even though the evidence says that you might have something to do with it. You know what I mean? Tough situation. One of the people I looked up to in the music industry way, way back. And you should have just started dancing in them videos because your ass might have been out now. It's like the things that you said about other people, these people are still out here eating and winning. And now you will basically die in prison. I mean, Suge Knight don't look healthy enough to make it to 80 in jail. Shit. I mean, it is what it is. No comment.
Well, best wishes. And
keep your head up, nigga. That's all you really got to say, huh?
You know what? Seriously, I don't wish death or jail on anyone who does not deserve it.
But that nigga did.
Take that whatever way you want to.
I'm reading your mind.
I mean, it is. It's just, it's kind of like, because when I watched the video, he backed up. Mm-hmm. Like, you maybe could have got that if you left the first time.
Yeah.
You could have got it. Mm-hmm. But you didn't. But you didn't. I mean, that's just, in any situation, you could have got that off if you just left the first time. Like, shit, it was an accident. He tried to get away.
Yeah.
You and this is what happens when you think you have everybody in your payroll. Because new motherfuckers are coming up. Like, you know how when you got a department that's dirty and you pay certain people and you like, you know. And no one can say yeah. Suge wasn't paying people off. He even made a comment towards about him having people in his back pocket. Yeah. But shit, when you
believe it. He was powerful at one time.
Yeah, but shit, when you get new niggas, you ain't got them niggas in. Or when you stop paying up, then it's like, oh no, we don't owe you that shit. And everybody who is big, like, you get taken down. And it's not like Suge was doing shit even before, even though he was talking about dancing in the videos with Puffy. Puffy wasn't really like that. Yeah, you was good at making money, but you really wasn't like that. Like, he was doing this shit. Like, he was running shit. And even scaring people and having people.
Scaring the shit out of people.
I've never heard of anyone say that there was nothing crazy about Death Row. Like, Death Row used to be oh my God, like, if back in the day we picked labels, no one can say you did not pick a label or a group.
Yeah, I agree with that.
We did. Death Row was my shit.
I was riding with Death Row.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When they took the all black, like, Death Row was my shit. But then when you start to hear how people were, like, really terrified to record in the studio or just feeling like, God damn. And then I don't want to be like, damn, you know, that's sad. But shit, somebody's people gone. I don't know why that man was after you. That's the first time I heard about Suge running, but
yeah, and on video.
But I don't know what happened with that situation. So it's kind of like, you know, it's a tough one. It's a toughie.
Yeah, not much sympathy on this one. All right, one more thing. Bill Cosby gonna try to lock his ass up Monday. How do you feel? I've heard the prosecution says that if because you know how rich people are, if they send you to jail, they give you about a couple years to prepare. Like, ordinary citizens, they don't get that. They don't get that luxury. Like, okay, all right, you got to turn yourself in by November 12th. 2021. You know what I mean? Some bullshit. People forget. Sometimes they might not even go. Who knows? But him being in the health that he is, and I know we've discussed this before. I don't give a fuck. What if that was your family member? Take your ass to jail. You know what I mean? But I think that one's kind of sad. Because, okay, if you committed the crime, this might sound weird, but I'm a person who thinks that when you commit that crime, look, no matter how traumatic, get that nigga prosecuted. Get that nigga. If that was 30 years ago, he could have been in and out fine. He would have been 50. Shit, 50. Martha Stewart was in jail at 50. She got her ass out. But him being over 80, failing health, a lot of this shit has done to the stress of this case. A lot of this shit is due to the stress of this case. Like, he's fucking breaking down.
No, that's how I was fucked up for. You know what? Listen, Bill ain't going.
Now it's just his eye. Oh, that nigga eye been fucked up.
Bill is not going to. Bill is not going to, like, a hard ass prison. Mm-hmm. Bill is about to be sitting up, no matter how much they dislike him. Bill is about to be sitting up. If I see a picture of Bill's in a real jail, I'll be shocked myself. Mm-hmm. He's old, and I'm pretty sure in the 2 years that he was out, they had already discussed where he's going to go, what medical facility he's going to go to or he's going to be in. Because I doubt that nigga's going to do hard fucking time. I mean, I doubt he's going to be like, you know, when they trying to shake him and shank him and steal his cookies. I doubt that that's going to happen. However, here we are. You do not go against the grain, Bill. Did you say a lot of real shit about black people? You did. However, did you turn up your nose at black people? You did. And then when you needed them, where were they? Like all black people, remembering what the fuck you did to us.
Yeah. So
then now you're out here on your own, just swimming in the ocean, and the shark is about to bite you. And now you want someone to help you up. And it's kind of like,
yeah, we're on a short party. We don't see. We don't even hear you.
You know, like, oh, turn the music up. This shit hype. Like, you just.
Hey, y'all hear something? Never mind. Keep kicking.
No, okay.
Turn that shit up.
You just. And not only that, the only part about the situation that upsets me is not even just the fact about Bill. It's the fact that y'all swooped up on Bill quick, and you still have Bill O'Reilly, and you still have motherfuckers that you aren't even that you haven't even indicted. Like, come on. That's what upsets me about this situation. Is Bill was an easy kill for y'all. Like, that was like, let's hurry up and find him guilty. And I ain't saying what he did was right at all. And it's not if he did it because he admitted it. Mm-hmm. You admitted it, so you did it. And it wasn't you admitted it because of old age. You admitted that shit because you fucking did it. So that's just like anybody else. You can't feel like, shit, well, I'm the boss, so I can do whatever the fuck I want to. Mm-hmm. And then talk bad on other artists who may not be so clean cut. So you played the role. You played the role like you was just in life just better, like an upstanding Negro. And all along, you was fucking up. So the only thing about this situation that saddens me is they picked the black man so quick and the white man can still linger in the wind. And like, we may indict him, we may not. Yeah. That's the part that upsets me about this. But Bill going to jail? No, you said some fucked up shit that cannot be. You said and did some things that cannot be forgiven. That cannot be forgiven. And did some of these women probably come knowing what they wanted to get their success up? Yes. Did others? No. So if it was my daughter, like you said with Drake and everything else, if it was my daughter or my mom or my sister that came to me like, shit, I think, and you know what? Jennifer Lewis was like, she was on the Breakfast Club. I got to read her book. I want to get her book soon. But she was like, she was in a when she was young, she was in a room, and she was like, she was this pretty black girl who was there, and she was, talking about different stories that they were doing or different roles that they got. And Jennifer Lewis was like, I got this, I got that, I got the Cosby Show. And she said, once she said that, The girl's face literally turned white.
Mm-hmm.
She said that she wasn't faking this. It turned white. And she was asking her, well, what's wrong? Like, what's going on with you? She said you could tell the girl was kind of timid. Mm-hmm. And she was like, just froze for a minute. And she was like, he raped me. And she was like, that girl didn't have to tell me that. Who am I? I'm nobody. Mm-hmm. She was like, that girl didn't have to tell me that. And we talked about it. Mm-hmm. She said, but she thinking like, that's Bill. Like, no, like he not, it wasn't like she didn't believe her. And like, but it wasn't like she did. Like, she was like, she's in the middle because she's young. She's thriving. Mm-hmm. So she said she did the show and her friend came with her. She said he didn't try nothing on her. But when she left, he grabbed her friend's ass and was rubbing on her ass. And she was like, hey, like, okay. And she was like, damn. So she was like, do she believe that now? Hell yeah, she believe that shit. I said, well, look at that. So am I saddened? No. You've had enough pudding pops. You've stayed in a nice area. And age has no dealings on what the fuck you did. If they could get the lady who lied on Emmett Till's ass, who the fuck how old she is?
I should have locked her body up.
Listen. Lock this shit up.
They should have put the bitch in a cell, dead, whatever. I mean, because that was one of the most horrible crimes ever. I understand, too, what you're saying about Bill. It's still fucked up. I do see it from both points of views. Yes, I think he should have been punished for it.
Age means nothing.
It's just timing with him. I just think it was fucked up.
Nothing. If we could get all these crackers, and sorry, white people, but I'm talking about the crackers who killed us and who did all kind of fucked up shit to us, and who are still the fuck alive. If they could find y'all guilty and get you motherfuckers and tear you apart, I don't give a fuck if you're 90. I don't give a fuck if you're 101. If they find out that you did some scandalous ass shit, and they could get your ass, I'd be all for it.
Well, you know what? Since you put it like that,
I wouldn't be.
I almost said it.
Listen,
God damn, I can't say it. I don't want Bill to go to jail.
Listen, I wouldn't even be like, oh, well, he's 91 and he's just living his life. Get his motherfucking ass. I don't even care if he turned over a new leaf. Get his motherfucking ass right now and do whatever the fuck you need to do with him. Wrap him all up. Bring out a truck. Rope all them motherfuckers up and put them on the truck and do whatever the fuck you need to do. Because time means nothing. Time means absolutely nothing. You did the fucked up shit. You still feel fucked up. Mm-hmm. And you just thought you wasn't going to get caught. So, cheers.
All right, well, on that note, good luck, Bill. I hope you don't get locked up Monday, but hey, shout out to the judge. Hope you paid enough. Hey, we are out of here. Thanks for listening.
Letters.